Barbara, David Kane, tennis.com. I know when we spoke a couple of years ago, you talked about your big farewell being at Wimbledon. It's been a bit of a longer farewell tour. What does it mean for you to be back here?
It's not actually true. I said it's going to be like a farewell of many tournaments. I will be finishing at the US Open, but the most important one would be the Wimbledon, which happened that we won, which is great. But this was my last match ever, going like professional one. It's kind of, I don't know my feeling yet. Is that all right? We finished like 30 minutes ago. So first of all, I enjoyed it a lot. I didn't have a good preparation coming here because of injuries, and I didn't really feel well, and I didn't hit the ball well, and I was kind of like nervous if it's going to be like really bad and what I should expect. And I really enjoyed myself, and it was a good match. Kaia is a great player. We know each other. We are old, both very old. So yeah, I just have to say that I had fun. Even though it was my last match, I think I wanted to have fun.
Did it feel like your last match? Or did it feel surreal?
It didn't, because I felt this more during Wimbledon and also the tournament in Prague. So coming here was more about enjoying myself on court, enjoying the city, enjoying the family around me. So yeah, I cried after because Marketa came for the whole match, and Andy came. And there was some friends who obviously made me cry after. But I had strong emotions in Wimbledon, yeah. So it didn't really feel like my last match because we still have the doubles. I play still the mix, this guy. And yeah.
Lost control.
Courtney Nguyen, WTA, Barbora. In terms of enjoying it and soaking in the experience of it all, you were laughing and crying, it seemed.
Yeah, I was like my son, like I was crying, and at the same time I was laughing because I didn't want to cry because it was kind of a happy moment, even though I lost the match. So, but the emotion takes over you, and you kind of like realizing, wow, it's really my last match here. I won't be coming back here ever, maybe like a spectator. But yeah, it was both. But more, I felt like more I'm happy. Yeah.
We're going to do part of this now and then part of this whenever the doubles is done. But in terms of just looking back, I don't know if you're going to write a book about your.
Well, I had so many. People ask me already. If I write a book, the whole WTA will be. I'm joking.
Spill the tea, absolutely. But in terms of what your story is, if you can encapsulate it from, deciding to play tennis, pursuing it, all of the obstacles, what do you think is the nugget?
I had many obstacles during my career, but I wasn't sure if I want to really come back after giving birth. And I am so happy that I kind of decided to do so, because I didn't miss tennis at all. I didn't want to come back because I was missing it. I just wanted to come back because I was feeling like I need to close this chapter from my side, from I feel like the tennis, I need it, and also my tennis needs that. So I did it, and it was challenging, and it is still challenging, and I am happy that I'm done. I love tennis. It's a great sport, but also I love my life without it. I have so many things what I want to do, what I did, and with my son what I want. So I can't wait to come back to my life without tennis. And maybe I will one day write a book about a lot of things. Yeah, right.
Go ahead, Ben.
Another question.
Yeah.
I'm curious for you, you've seen obviously other players retire. You've been in the sport a long time. Lots of players like Federer and Serena both had big retirement events last year. Like, did seeing other players retire prepare you for how it actually feels to go through it yourself, or is it something that you couldn't be prepared for, sort of this feelings?
I don't think you will be prepared, but I'm so okay with it. I'm okay to be done that I'm fine. I mean, somebody is having a tough time to leave the sport, which is normal, but I think I had a little advantage that I was already away for 3 years, and I know how it is, and I know what it's like to live a life like normal life, not in the bubble, in a tennis bubble. So, for some players, can be very challenging to live a life without tennis. So, but for me, it was fine, and also I think it's very important to have a good people around you who kind of navigate you through life without tennis, because it can be tough.
I'm sorry if you talked about this before, but I'm curious if for the year-end championships, if you qualify for doubles.
If I qualify,
In doubles for year-end championships.
we would have a chance.
Yeah.
We
So
talked about it after
Would
Wimbledon.
you play?
No,
No. Even if it's in Prague? It's gonna be in Prague.
No.
You wouldn't play?
no.
No? Why not?
I am so ready to be done. I mean, no. And it's going to be in Prague?
It might. It's one of the bids.
That's good. Well, I wish it's going to be in Prague because we have 4 players in top 10. We would deserve it, but I would not be one of them.
Okay. Let's court then, David.
I'll go first.
Go ahead, you go first.
Barbara, winning Wimbledon would maybe make someone coming back want to keep playing, but maybe it seems like it made things easier. How did Wimbledon affect you?
Yeah, I had so many thoughts about finishing already in Wimbledon because we won. Somebody told me a lot of people finish here, and I'm like, no, I want to play this US Open because I love this tournament, but it didn't change my mind for a second that I want to continue. It just gave me good feeling that we won Wimbledon. I mean, who would say, right, before? It didn't change my thoughts about finishing my career, to continue. I could play Australian Open. I made my ranking, but no.
Did it feel like
Are you going to miss me? You're asking me you want me to stay?
I'm just so happy you're here.
No.
But did it feel like unfinished business in a way to get that second title because you and Sway obviously won your first before the pandemic and then everything happened and your career felt complete before you finished?
No, I went. You mean Wimbledon?
Winning Wimbledon the first time, then the pandemic being away, you felt complete.
We didn't play from 2009. 4 years we didn't play with two-way on grass. So coming back to Wimbledon was, even for me, just to come back was a big victory. But then I didn't believe that we can win 2 rounds. Then we won 2 rounds, and I'm like, why we can be in the third? Then when we play the semis, I'm like, for sure we are losing, for sure. And we were playing unbelievable. And of course, when you arrive to the finals, you don't want to lose the final. So, we played unbelievable 2 weeks, and I can't still believe it that we did it after 4 years not playing.
We have time for one more. Okay, go.
No, you please.
I'll do it now.
In terms of New York and the U.S. Open, you're here because you love the tournament, you love the city and family here, all that sort of stuff. What does this tournament mean to you in your career? And what's your favorite singles moment here in New York? This one?
You're asking what's my favorite moment here in New York? Well, I don't say it's my favorite. It's my worst favorite. I was playing Lisique 2017 or 16, was it? And I was third round, maybe fourth, I don't know. And I was leading 5-1 in the third, and I lost that match, and that hurt a long time. But I like the tournament because it's a show. It's always so loud and it's always busy, and it's about the nights, and it's just so different compared to other Grand Slams. I don't say it's my favorite, but it's one of my favorites. Okay. So I'm very happy to finish here.